Hello YouTube, welcome back to another Alliance War video. So this video here is going to be what's going to be war number 9 for the season. I believe it's 9. I think there's 2 more left after this one, so I'm going to call it 9. We're going to be using Void and then 2 Mr. Fantastic. So as you can imagine, Mr. Fantastic isn't going to be used at all. It's going to be solely a Void war for myself. Yeah, there's not really too much to it. We're going to be running through as much as we can. We're going to run through a full section of doing as many fights as I can in the first go, and then we'll be reboosting back up and finally able to take the boss with quite a bit of time later. So I'm going to go into this first fight here on path 1 against this Rintra, and this is a nothing fight. Yeah. It's a really nothing fight that I'm surprised people won't actually place it, but hey, Rintra's got to be put down somewhere, right? And I believe he was a tactic the first time Decay came around, but he's not this time, I think. So no, I definitely expected to see it, but then I realised he wasn't tactic like a minute into the fight, so I don't know. Maybe it's just something weird, I don't know, but yeah. So, I'm going to shut up and wait till the next fight comes, but you're going to see this is a 1 minute fight, if that. It's nothing to it. Oh baby, this next fight. So this fight here, I'm pretty sure my officer sent me to die, but I love him anyway, so it's fine. And he knows that. That's why I did this fight. I had no obligations doing the fight. Yes, very fun, very long. So I'm going to speed this up as much as I can on the editing software that I use, because I think it can only go 2 times. And you're going to see me get whacked, so enjoy it. You're going to see me in the corner, you're going to see them in the corner, you're going to see everything, because it's basically a 4-minute fight. So strap in. Yes, this will feed the agenda that Void is a so bad champion, but the fact he got through it when literally every part of this is against him, yeah, he's the GOAT. He's the real GOAT. At this point, I was like, oh, how on earth have I managed to keep my streak alive? Because I definitely should have died there. But yeah, we're going to go into section 2 now, and I believe I was skipping straight through it actually, because I had a few mini bosses and stuff to take. So on the plan initially it said that to fully Mr. Fantastic this fight and then put 2 on the next, but I decided to switch it around, so I was only going to put 2 onto arcade and then put 3 of them onto the next and 3 of them onto the final boss. So you're going to see here I literally just put 2 on for the arcade, and yeah, he just goes down a tree. Void kind of smokes this fight, as you would imagine. I don't tend to use any boosts while I'm in the pre-fight screen anymore nowadays. There's a few little situations that have happened between our alliance and other alliances where people that seems to be using them boosts and potentially are getting like disconnects and stuff, which is very weird. So I'm not doing that anymore. Kind of backing out to the main screen, using the boost, then going into the pre-fight screen. And yeah, that's about it. So you're going to see here, I'm going to advance power start, try and get Petrify off as soon as I can with Void. But for how many debuffs and that I'm going to have anyway on him, he's just going to melt. I believe I beat 1 special one, maybe 2. Obviously now with Arcade's recent changes, I believe you're probably better off baiting special 1s rather than special 2s nowadays. Just because of the special 2 guaranteeing tokens since Arcade's buff. So you can see here I dash back, I dash forward, dash back again, and that will give him no arcade tokens whatsoever. And then I can just throw special 1s, and as you can see here, he's melting. Nothing really much to it, just as kind of easy as that. I think, did he throw another one here? Yeah, so back away, dash forward, back away. Yeah. I have to be very careful here while I'm in that little stupid box situation, that he doesn't just try and stun me. Here he gets a couple of tokens, actually I forgot about that. But again, nothing to worry about. He's going to die as soon as we come out of this. And yeah, it's easy as pie. Then we're going to move up to the actual mini boss, or the boss island, should I say. I'm going to skip all the other 2 mini islands. And we're going to go straight into this Deathless Thanos. Now, I wanted all 3 debuffs for this one, for Mr. Fantastic, just because I wasn't sure how quickly his health would drop, and whether the Energize and the Aspect of Evolution and the natural 200% power gain would run nuts or not. But yeah, you're going to see here, Void just deals with this so comfortably. Yeah, he's very good. So yeah, I'm going to use these 2 and then go to the second Mr. Fantastic for this one. Yeah. And yeah, he's just going to run for it. I believe I pop an invuln here. I back out to check the pre-fights are on, which is fair enough because this game has no bugs. So we just want to make sure that it's obviously bug-free and all the pre-fights are on. So I'm going to pop an invuln here, just in case Thanos decides to tease me, because he's been a bit naughty with me in the past, yeah. So we're going to get through this fight, and then I will come back to you after this fight is done. Tip, if you're going to do this fight, bait special 1s. Apart from that, yeah, should be all good. And now the moment we all knew was coming, Enchantress. What a fabulous, fabulous champion. So I've got the pre-fights on, you've just watched me apply then, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, gonna go this. Intention is to try and keep the Mr. Fantastics on as long as I can, smash through as much damage as I can, bait special freeze only with the invuln. But you can see here I have the green and the intercept spell, so I have to punish the heavy, which I'll do here. Try and get an intercept in a second. Nope. There, I get it. But by the time I can land the heavy off, Mr. Fantastic pre-fights have already gone. Oh, so my damage has gone too. So now it's just going to be a long-winded boy fight against Enchantress. You've seen me do this so many times. Push it to special free. Where I can, because I have so many debuffs on her, I am going to be just trying to throw heavy attacks where I can, just to keep putting the slow on. That will just mean it's an extra debuff to get a lot of damage on her. And that'll be about it as far as it goes. You see, again, as per usual, we're looking to try and get about, her down to between 70 and 60 before the first special free. And then we should be in a great position for the rest of the fight going forward, if that's the case, for how much health she has compared to eating special freeze. And even if I lose the invuln, eating special freeze, she's got so many debuffs on her by this point that inequity is just going to basically just destroy her attack damage. So yeah, here you go, knock her down with the heavy. Annoyingly, I didn't have any debuffs at this point, so I didn't get the slow. So I'm going to go back to special ones and whatever. But yeah, this is a pretty nothing fight for the most part, as long as she's kind of nice. And yeah, we're going to eat the next special free here. Try and skip that so I don't waste any more time. Because, you know, a couple of our wars this season have somehow come down to time. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be the end of this war. I will spoil, obviously, I'm going to solo this. And yeah, we need basically the next 2 wars of wins to be able to try and clinch any chance of getting Masters this season. So hopefully we can get that from the next 2 Alliance wars. They should be coming from the next probably 2 days. I'm going to try and schedule them for, because this one's a little bit late, weekend, family stuff. And yes, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.